carburetor sitting on the bench. Hey all, so welcome back to Messing with Mopars. Darren here. What we're going to do is we're going to mount fuel gauge, pressure gauge, and I'm going to put that here. And then I've got a nipple that's going to come from here out to the fuel line, fuel side of the nitrous, but I'm not going to put that in. Right now I'm just going to put a plug in there for the time being, just so that I can pressure test the system. So everything on here is all tightened up. So we just got to add a little bit of, what I'm using is aviation former gasket. And you're supposed to just, this stuff sticks like goose shit to a blanket, I'll tell you what. So I just put a little bit on there and let it sit for a few minutes. Not too long. I want to cover up the hole. There we go. So we'll just let that sit for a couple of seconds, and then we'll do the same thing. Same thing here. We got a little bit rolling out the side, so let's just take this and we'll just spin this on the edge of the jar. There. Hope that doesn't fall into the throttle body, but you know. I had one in here, I took it out, and I'll be jiggered if I know where it went. So, I'm gonna thread that in there. Got my 7/16 wrench here. We'll flick it across the table, you know. And this is a pain in the butt to do on the car for obvious reasons. Come on. There we go. And that should be pretty good there, right there. See, so we got it so you can actually see it. You're not trying to decipher what's going on there. And I'll just take the plug, drop it on the table, and then we'll just spin the plug in. Now, I'm not going to be starting the car here for a little bit, so for a while. So that stuff will get to set up and we'll move on from there. I also need to figure out the wide open throttle switch, which I'll do at a later date. Right now I'm more concerned about getting the fuel system pressurized so I can check for leaks. Then once that's done, this is just a simple little setup. So I kind of mocked up the throttle plate for the nitrous, and then we'll have to sort out what we're going to do with the solenoids. So everything seems to fit pretty good there. I don't know why that's so god dang loose, but it doesn't make any sense, but whatever. So got that sorted out. I'll probably have to trim back, cut the pipe that the solenoid mounts to, but no big deal. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna take this off for now. Like so. It's a tight fit on this little girl. There. And then this one here. Then I'm gonna put the spacer that came with the AED carb back on. The reason that's not tight. And then we will put the car back on, and then I'll mount this. Then I'll get this all figured out, the main line from the tank. And then once that's done, once we've completed that, then we will hit it with a bit of power. I'll just throw a battery in the trunk, attach the leads, positive, negative, to the battery, charge the system, check for leaks, and then once that's done, then we're just buttoning stuff up. It's pretty much buttoned up, I think. Everything is tightened under there, under the car. We're good to go that way, I think, so it should be okay. I guess my biggest concern then will be wiring in the fuel pump. I need to find a place to mount the why is that not the relay and harness, which, I mean, that won't be too bad. Figure that out, and then we just have to wire everything together, get keyed power, which I have back there already, or I have a wire ran back there already, so we'll do that. Also, what I want to do is, before I put all this stuff together, I need to run a power wire from the back of the alternator to the back of to the battery, and then I also need to run a new wire into the car to the back of the amp meter gauge, so that we have power in the car. So that's kind of what we're going to look at doing today, just getting that little odds and ends tidied up, and then we'll go from there. All right, thanks for coming along for the ride. Have a great day, and don't forget to hit like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and we'll go from there.